Happy Tuesday the 12th of October. Yeah, because it's the 12th, because tomorrow is the 13th and it's our blue tape walk for our house. Oh, can you tell I'm excited? This past weekend has sort of been a little crazy. Monday, yeah, I didn't really do much because our AC sort of stopped working yet again. Don't want to get into it too much, but long story short, it was like intermittently working, so we ended up putting in a work order on Sunday when we got home from our adventure out and about, and they came yesterday to fix it. It didn't take very much, so thank goodness. So hopefully that will be the last of the issue of the AC not working until we move out, which will be hopefully in like a couple weeks, which is crazy. Well, at least starting to move out. I have a feeling that we'll sign the mortgage probably sometime first week of November. That's my guess. And then we'll have until the 26th to move out of here, which will give us plenty of time. Hopefully that will give us time to at least start the process of getting our blinds and possibly ceiling fans installed, but hopefully at least the blinds for sure. Yeah. Where was I going with this? So I am trying to really get a lot of things done, but last week leading up to the yard sale, it was sort of a little rough couple of days, even though I had good news with the phone call from our site manager and everything. But the reason, I think I mentioned very briefly that I hadn't been feeling well. Long story short, and I don't want to give like too much information, but I suffer from ovarian cysts, and as well as endometriosis, which, if you guys have been following us for a long time, the endo is basically the reason that has caused us to do infertility, and that's the reason why I can't get pregnant naturally. I have stage 4, like severe stage 4. Like if there was a 5, I would be at a 5, because that's how bad it is. Anyways, I also get cysts from time to time. I haven't had any rupture in like 2 years, but I just had one this past week, and it was horrible. I should have probably gone to the hospital, but I'm to the point where all they do is just give you pain meds for them, and that's it. Like, I've been through it, and if the pain didn't get worse, if the pain didn't improve after like the onset of like the major pain, if it kept getting worse, I obviously would have gone to the doctor. But I've been through them so many times that if it starts to subside and it starts to improve, then it's okay, you know. I did let my doctor know, and she said the same thing. Like, it sounds like you're fine. She said if you start to feel more pain and stuff, then we'll bring you in for an ultrasound and stuff like that, just to make sure nothing else is going on. But she said the same thing. You've been through them so many times that you know how your body reacts, and it's pretty similar every single time. So I had a really rough night the other night, like excruciating pain, like to the point where it was above a 10 for me. And to make matters worse, it just makes it worse because of my back issues going on, and I basically cried myself to sleep. It was that bad. And Brad wanted to take me to the hospital, but I'm like, I have pain meds already here at the house. Like, there's no reason to go right now. It's usually like excruciating for like, for me, it's usually excruciating for probably about maybe like 2-3 hours, and then they usually like start subsiding, like in pain. And I could tell leading up to that night that there was something going on, because I had a lot of pain, and I could just tell that I was getting one. So anyways, I didn't really get a ton of stuff done last week, towards the end of the week. Obviously we did have our yard sale, which went really well. I think I talked about that in the vlog from our adventure on Sunday, and I was very happy to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Brad needs to help me load the couple boxes that we have. We probably maybe like 4 or 5 boxes worth of stuff, and maybe some other odds and end pieces that we did not sell, which is fine. I'm not taking it with us, so I need to drop that off at Salvation Army, but he's going to help me load that in the SUV probably tonight, maybe, and then we'll drop it off tomorrow before we head to our house. So yeah, now that I rambled for like 5 minutes, yeah, I have just a few things I want to try to get done around the house today. I want to finish putting together a few more of the boxes, well, not a few more, the rest of the boxes that Brad brought home from work. So I want to get those like taped up and ready to go, and then really try to pack as much as we possibly, well, because Brad has been helping, but pack as much as I possibly can while Brad's at work, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, I'm hoping that this pile right here is going to be, hopefully, the big last pile of boxes to make. I'm hoping that everything we have yet to pack is going to fit in these or some of the plastic bins that we still have out in the garage, so fingers crossed. But let's get to making these boxes. Alright, that didn't take too long. I have them all ready to go to put stuff in. Now I just need to figure out what to box up next. I think I'm going to start in the craft room because most of it's done in there, but the little bit of things that I do have in there I can easily box up because I don't really need them now. And then of course the only thing that will be left in there is the stuff that's going to go in bags. So I'm gonna tackle this room now. Alright, it's now lunchtime, and you guys saw that I think I shared all the boxes that are there. I'm gonna make something for lunch since it is lunchtime, obviously, and I'm gonna just sit down and watch a movie that I've been wanting to watch. I've recorded it the other night on TV, and it's a Hallmark movie. So I'm gonna watch a movie while I put some ice on and take my medicine for the afternoon. And I'm actually finishing rendering the vlog for tomorrow, Wednesday the 13th, because I don't want to have to worry about doing it tomorrow before we left to go see the house and stuff, just because I hate doing them the day of. You guys know that. So anywho, gonna make myself a sandwich and have some fruit and watch the Hallmark movie that I recorded from this weekend, and try to get some stuff done this afternoon maybe. I'm still a little sore from everything, but it's not like getting worse, so I think I'm fine. My doctor said to be on the safe side, like if I'm still feeling even a smidgen sore, to give her a call at the end of this week on Friday to schedule an appointment, and then she'll get me in. But she thinks, like I said, I've experienced ruptured cysts so many times that I sort of know what to expect, and yeah, it's just another fun thing to deal with. And like I said, having the back pain just made it so worse. I felt so bad for Brad because he just feels sort of like helpless, even though I know he's helping. I mean, he went and got me my medicine, you know, he got me the heating pad and stuff, so it was fine. It's just, it was a rough couple hours that night. We both barely got any sleep whatsoever. But you know, it's life, right? It's just tough when you're dealing with a back issue and neuropathy in the hands and your legs, and it just makes it worse. So anywho, enough rambling. Gonna go make lunch, watch that movie, and then I'll catch you guys up if I end up getting some boxes done. I think my goal is to, I think I might have mentioned before I sat down, I want to try to wrap up the last bits and pieces in the craft room that are not going to go in reusable shopping bags to move, because then I can just be done with that room. All right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes done. Some of it was the new Christmas decor that I just recently bought, and some things were for the living room, great room area that we just bought at Christmas tree shops. So only 2 boxes, well actually only 1 box was from the craft room. However, I have made progress in there. Let me show you guys what it looks like as of right now. Oh, and I also boxed up this stuff here. So this stuff here is actually all of our candles, which I don't really burn candles unless the electric goes out. I have a few like tea lights, some pillar candles, that kind of stuff. And then battery operated candles, battery operated lights that I use for like Christmas and stuff. That's all in these boxes here. I'm actually just going to leave them here until we physically move, which will hopefully be in just a couple weeks, because 1, it's hurricane season and you never know, or 2, we could have a bad storm and we could lose electric here in the house. So just in case I need to grab these, I want to have them handy, so I'm just going to leave them here. These are all empty down below, and we're not going to be saving our dresser that we have in the closet right now. So what I'm going to actually do is empty out the dresser and put all of our clothes that we have in the dresser in here for the time being, for the next couple weeks or possibly a month until we physically get into the house, and we'll just have to come out here and get our stuff, which is fine because I'm planning on using this entire unit in our closet anyways as temporary storage until we get a new dresser. So it sort of makes sense just to go ahead and do that now and get that out of the way. So now let me show you in the craft room. All right, it's starting to look a little bit different. I was able to box up most of my scrapbooks. I emptied out the paint tray. I went through some of that bin, got rid of some of that stuff. All of my paint is in here. I probably should really go through some of that because some of that's probably no longer good to use, but I just don't feel like doing it because we're getting so close to moving. I'll just make that a project once we're moved in and go from there. This used to have those cubby shelves right here next to the window. We actually sold all 4 of those at the yard sale, so no longer here, which is good because I didn't want to take them into the house. So now printer is over on the dresser. The 2 shelves from IKEA are just back to back at the moment. These 3 bins I'm gonna take out to the garage and just get them out of the way because they don't need to be in here any longer. I may try to fit a few more things in each of the bins just because there's some space in there. Cleared this off, still have this to go through. Once I get those bins out of here and box up the rest of the like random stuff that's over here on the shelves and stuff, my plan is to get these boxes up off the floor and put into like the shelves there temporarily, because remember I said like all the plastic stuff like these and those bins I'm gonna just put in reusable shopping bags, and now that I have room I'm just gonna line them up right along here. That way, you know, things are a little bit more organized to my liking and ready to go. Same thing for like those plastic bins there and there on that shelf to the right. Just gonna put them in reusable shopping bags and be ready to go. Then all the black bins, the silver tubs, that's all that's going to be taken in the car as is. Same thing for like this stuff down here. So there's really not much more to box up except for the rest of my photos, which are in here, and then the few odds and ends that are up on the table here. So definitely making progress in here. This, I think I mentioned in the vlog a while back that this is all empty already too. I noticed that I'm gonna probably have to end up repainting this at one point. I think just between the couple of moves from Pennsylvania to Georgia to here, I think the heat sitting in storage for the long time when we moved to Georgia and then when we moved to Florida, I think it just started to warp the paint. So that's unfortunate, but I'm just gonna live with it for the time being and focus on other stuff once we move into the house. So yeah, this is definitely getting cleared out. I mean, honestly, everything's ready to go except just putting those bins in plastic shopping bags. Other than that, like, I just need to clear up the last little odds and ends and I'll be good to go. And those couple like silver containers there with some tools and markers, and then that basket up there too. Yeah, yay. So, oh, and I have like some odds and ends here too. Oh, and then I forgot about this stuff. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. Getting there. I guess the next thing, maybe I'll empty these out really quick. I can do my paper. That'll be really fast. I'll do those 4 little cubbies and then that'll be good to go. I'll box up those shells, the sand dollars, and then my scrapbooking scissors. That will be really easy and I can get that done in the next 20-30 minutes. Not too bad. And then there's on to tomorrow. I'll continue working on this just because I can't do too much at one time. But I feel pretty accomplished with thus far. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. It is what it is. I'm still feeling sore. I'm hoping that doesn't mean I need to go to the doctor, but hopefully it'll be okay. If it feels like it's getting worse, I'm going to call the doctor before we head to the Blue Tape Walk tomorrow. I'm just hoping I feel okay to go to the Blue Tape Walk. I think I'm just overdoing it a little bit, so I'm just gonna end the vlog here. It wasn't a very exciting vlog other than saying that we're going to our Blue Tape Walk tomorrow, which I still can't believe. So grateful to finally be getting to this point in the house process, you know. It's just been a long time coming. And I guess before I end the vlog, I just want to say thank you for all the continued well wishes, thoughts, prayers, pixie dust, everything that we've been given during this entire time. It's been a lot of ups and downs, and I'm just so incredibly thankful, and so is Brad, that we're finally getting to this point. Hopefully tomorrow we'll find out more information as far as like the estimate when the final walk will be, and then when the closing, will be. I'm just like feeling a little drowsy from the medicine and stuff, and I'm just trying to get dinner going for Brad, and I really don't want to take a nap this late in the day because it's like it's like 4:30, going on 4:40, and I really don't want to take a nap. Yeah, so anyways, thanks for watching today's vlog. The next one will definitely be much more exciting because we'll be going on the Blue Tape Walk, which I think I told you guys that I don't know if I'll like film a bunch of the actual walk itself, just because we really need to focus on everything. But we'll see how it plays out and we'll go from there. But until next time, thanks so much for watching. We truly appreciate each and every one of you who follow along. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and comment below. We'd love to chat with you guys, and we'll see you in the next one, which is going to be so exciting. So exciting. Whew, I have like all the emotions, all the feels, and just can't wait for tomorrow. So have a good rest of the day wherever you are, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care.